Larkin. With me as usual is Tubb Farmer, Mr. Tim aka Howie, also Six Wheel and Pop Pop. This is Ms. Landscape, episode 2 of our Farm vs. Farm. So if you haven't got your popcorn, your Reese's Pieces or your mint pots, now's the time to grab them. Put your feet up, put those chairs in the right position, because this shit's going to get good. How we doing, guys?
Doing good. Doing good. Hello, everybody. Happy Easter weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Easter weekend, and we're all stuck at home. Bummer.
Yeah.
Now I have to start doing my chat here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I think I just went to the wrong place. I gotta turn back around. Yep, I do.
Oh, what do we got going here? Playing around everything but farming.
I'm not gonna stream until I can get my stuff together. You hear that stuff?
Stop.
Stuff. Yes.
Somebody got a lot of stuff down here.
Stop.
So. Okay, I think I can cut through here. Get to where I want to go.
Course play's not working.
Oh, we have a comedian on the channel.
Course play is not working again. It's 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm using this. Goddamn.
I can't get in that way either.
I am, because I don't know, you should be in.
Well, there must be a road here somewhere. Here it is. Oop. Well, I got to get used to this controller. I've been playing on the PC all day long with the Xbox One controller, and this PlayStation, the paddles on this Xbox or the PS4 controller are a bit looser, you could call it. Throw in a little lag with that, and it takes me a minute to get going here. Okay, unfold the baler, over to pickup. Turn this baby on, see what happens.
Shut everything down. What'd they do that for? There we go.
We will see what's happening.
Hey, Newall, how you doing, brother? You doing okay?
See if I got this thing all set up or not.
So you all saw the picture on my stream today of the jackrabbit out in my backyard with the mask on? So he didn't get COVID.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty good picture. I don't know how he got that thing on, but he did, I guess.
Yeah, I am live. So why isn't my Steam not saying I'm not live? What's the story here?
It's debatable.
You sound live. You sound live to me. I have you here as live on YouTube.
Right, then why isn't this time I'm going live here? I can't see my chat or anything, so...
I just gave you a like, and I will say hello.
Newall, how have you been doing, brother?
Let's see.
Say hello, Chris Larkin.
760 on MGE. That's a good price there. I think.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens.
Hello, Tubb Farmer.
Not bad. Got server going on Liquid. So working on that today. Oh, cool. Good to hear. Good to hear, Newell. Hey, Six Wheeling. How are you?
I'm good. I gotta get over here to Howie's.
Thank you, Six Wheeling. Appreciate the light.
Hey. Appreciate you streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Got Mr.
And yeah, so
Tim, Mr. Howie.
when my
Alder.
laptop and all the sites.
Is that a PC map? Newell?
What's happening, guys? This is episode 2. I have just been trying to get my stream up and running on my end, and I can't see no party chat or anything like that. So
Chris
when that pops up, when that happens, I will acknowledge. I will
haven't seen that one.
That are in the chat. So what's happening, guys?
I'm still stuck on.
I have a contract to go because, as you say, I've only got 6,000 in the bank. It's because
I'm still stuck on county line. Is what I'm still stuck on.
Two pieces of land. So I've now got a potato contract.
For some reason, I really like that map a lot. Renault, first time. Still looking for a couple more. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've looked at the dedicated server stuff. I hadn't messed with it much, but
appreciate the like.
That's cool.
I give you one, but you're not streaming.
What's that?
So I give you a like, but you're not streaming.
Newell
I
said
have not opened the stream yet.
Newell said he was on he did his first dedicated server. Yeah, county line. I like it. I don't know why. I don't know if it reminds me of here in the States or what the deal is, but I really like it.
Up there under the lime station. Next door.
I think it'd probably be a little more fun if I had several others on there playing, but it is what it is. It's all right.
Well, go get 7 others then.
I think you can have 16 on PC.
There you go. Go get 15 more to join you.
Yep.
If you can get 4 people to play without your computer blowing
up. A couple more players.
And you should get a medal.
Right.
Who's coughing up a lung?
That would be me.
Okay?
Yeah, it's just allergies. Allergies kicking my butt right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's that ragweed going on.
Ragweed is really high right now. Oak, cedar, and something else. I can't remember what it is.
Just make sure you keep track of your temperature several times.
No, temperature's good.
Yeah, you might check it a few times, at least a couple times a day. I was watching. I was happy to see. I didn't know until this afternoon, when I took a break from playing on the PC there, that the Live PD was back on the air last night.
Yeah.
I DVR that, and because that way I don't have to watch the 7-minute commercials that they have.
Mm-hmm.
But or 10, whatever it is in between when they take breaks. So anyhow, I did not know that they were going to be back on last night, so that was a nice surprise. But I did notice that those guys were getting out on calls, and some of them are just running into places. You know, they didn't have time to put on a mask, man.
No. We're having that trouble here.
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
Some of the guys had masks on that, came in behind them, but the first ones on site, their first responders said whatever the deal is, albeit no matter what the issue was, they didn't have their masks on. That's got to be frightening,
Well, for me it is.
Doing good,
The
Nathaniel,
younger
doing
ones
good. How
are
about
not
you?
concerned with it, but I've already got allergies as a issue, and so that weakens the system a little bit, and so I
Yeah.
worry about it more now.
Yeah. Well, and the simple fact it just doesn't look like it's much fun.
No, I had a cousin that got COVID, and it put her in the hospital for 5 or 6 days,
Huh.
and she's been out for 2 weeks now, and she's still having issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had to go back last week because she started having some
Cats are
kind of
fine,
lung
you,
issue, which
Nathaniel. Cats are
it's
fine.
pneumonia based
Yeah. Well, that's
virus.
from that. That's what that COVID is, basically.
Mhm.
Lung disease tears the hell out of your lungs,
Mhm.
and
You're kind of wide here. Let's sneak in here. Come on. We'll fit. Let's go. There you go.
Yep, not good. I know she's had a lot of problems, and even though she's considered, because once you get past, if you get out of the hospital a week and you don't show a temperature, they consider you recovering. So they show her recovering, but she's still having issues, so I don't know. It's a bad, bad deal.
Both of you need to be up here at the GUS.
Bad deal. So, new on your dedicated server, and I'm kind of new to this, so I'm going to ask some stupid questions. So, you can upload the mods to the dedicated server, and then whoever joins you, the mods will be there, or do you have to upload the mods like you do in PlayStation to be able to join the person's server?
Nathaniel, I got
Hey, I
Molly,
don't
she's
believe
an
it's
old
my
cat,
channel.
and I got Howie. He's a youngster.
Welcome to the chat, gamer. How are you doing, my brother? How are you doing? Who else is in the chat? So I have to go back to the start.
I don't have any money. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Also, Six Wheel and Pop Pop is in the chat. Newell, how are you doing, my brother from an entirely different family? How are you doing? I'm glad to see you here with us. How are you doing, gamer? I hope all is well. Who else?
Crash into a tree here.
And I think that's it so far. So,
How are you still here?
I'm still here.
What happened to
Yeah.
Howie?
Howie,
Oh, not again.
you can't hear Howie.
Mm-mm.
We all can hear him. So I think
I
one of
can't-
you.
I
I think one
can't
of you
hear
is
him.
getting ready to go.
I can't hear Howie either.
Uh-oh. I can hear him.
No?
I hear you, Howie. Chris and Tubb say they can't hear you.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's on their end, I guess, maybe, huh?
Maybe. I mean, I hear you just fine.
Uh,
What'd you call Chris?
feel free to repeat it. I want to hear how I want to hear how inventive I am.
Six is
I
turn the
got
pot again.
I got an ornery streak in me sometimes I just can't control. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna jump out of the
man.
party chat and come back in. That might fix it. I think it did last time.
Can you guys still not hear him?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay, he said he's going to jump out of the party chat and come back in. But don't say that about him, Howie. No.
How is this even fucking possible?
I don't know. It
And
must be Howie's internet.
Does anybody have a?
Well, it was weird because I heard him just fine. I wasn't having any problem with him, so it was kind of weird how that it's breaking off part of it or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I got out. Gamer said that he can actually hear Howie as well. He could have. So
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
yay!
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Well, we can hear something.
Who's got the duck?
Oh, I always have the duck.
Oh man, these goddamn fucking trees!
What?
Yes, you heard me.
What? Did you say something about the duck? I had just turned it off.
I said trees.
Trees.
Oh, I thought I heard something that rhymed with luck or duck or something. I heard.
Oh, what am I looking for here? I am looking for...
Clint Chadwick, welcome. How are you doing, my friend?
How do you get in there? Let's be down here.
I guess that's okay. That's not offensive, is it? A bunch of Quakers? That's not quackers. That's what you're saying. Quackers. That's not offensive. That's not offensive. It was getting held for review. That's not offensive. He's trying to say quackers.
He's trying to say quackers, but it came up with Quakers.
Quakers, yeah. That's all right. He's quacking up.
Those Amish people won't like it.
Oh man, oh well.
688, 618, 740.
So why the hell did you ask me to do this contract?
I didn't tell you about any contract.
I don't want to sell that here.
You said there was a decent contract on field 43 for a good price.
Mm.
You never told me it was goddamn potatoes, and you never told me that the equipment they give me is a single row, that 1 meter.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not good.
You'll be there a while.
Almost sold this in the wrong place. I lost a lot of money.
Sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Well, I'm not going to goddamn trees along the route as well. So.
I had to do a potato contract my first hit out of the gate, so I understand.
Well, that's because you bought that field.
So you say.
Like, I didn't buy this field.
Yeah, that was funny, gamer. I know autocorrect will mess you up, right?
Every time. Autocorrect is not your friend.
You're trying to hunt, work on a mod, and watch this. Oh, multitasking as best.
Have you ever seen those people that they'll put on Facebook and whatnot that autocorrect mistakes? You know, while they're talking to different people. Some of those are pretty hilarious.
I've never been on it, but there's a few that should have been on it from me.
Oh, definitely. I've been there.
I think I missed my turn.
Hmm.
I do that on
That
a
sounds.
lot on
That's
this.
what I was going to say.
I missed my turn. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Way.
No.
Look,
Come on.
Get turned around here.
Go.
Turn around this guy's field. Who belongs
There's
to
a YouTuber. Welcome. How are you doing, brother? How are we finding you today? Well, I hope. Left at the oak tree. Ah, gamer.
Hey, Daggerwin, how you doing? I'm not live, but I am here. I'm alive.
You're very welcome, Daggerwin.
Yeah, I am alive.
But I'm not live streaming. I already had a couple rounds of that today. And I'm going around in a circle with a baler right now, and this doesn't seem like, it's that good a TV. You got some good TV to watch here with Chris and Tubb and Howie. I'm just an old fart driving around in a circle in a tractor.
I'm driving around in circles with a plow.
I'm driving in circles with this 1 meter potato harvester.
I'm
Yeah,
driving around in circles with a tipper full of barley, and I can't find the... Oh, here we go. Edge. Chris, your barnyard is like full of grass. You need to do something about that.
My whole farmyard. Yep. It's overgrown. And why are you down in my farmyard?
Because I'm down here selling some barley.
Oh, at the grain edge?
Yep.
I guess I will give you permission to come onto it. If that's the case.
It's too late. I'm done.
Yeah, well, there is a law against trespassing. At least in Ireland there is.
Well, there is here too, but it depends on what state you live in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll skedaddle and I'll get off of your overgrown, weed-infested barnyard here.
Yeah, well, when you're down there, you can.
Hey, Morgan McCarthy, how are you doing? Glad to have you back. Hope you're having a great,
cut the grass down there.
great Easter weekend so far.
What's it pay?
And I'll let you on my farm.
That's what it pays?
Yeah.
Well, I'm off your farm now, so too late.
Yeah. Well, you still got to go back to it, I think. So.
Dara?
Eventually, maybe.
That. Dara McDonough. Chris, how do you say it? You see that name in there in your chat? I don't know the new person. I don't know the name. I mean, I can't pronounce it.
Dara McDonough. How are you doing, my friend?
Derek McDonough. Okay.
How is she cutting? She's cutting good.
It's not Derek. It's Dara. Isn't it Dara? Yeah, because the G is silent.
Giraffe?
Dara.
Giraffe or giraffe?
Dara.
Well, what?
Right.
Tubb.
So pronounce. So
Dara. Dara.
So
It's that Irish accent that you're getting hung up on there, Six.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of the time I can understand.
Hey, road hog, get out of the road.
All right. So Six. Right. What you do is you pronounce the first two letters.
Yes, sir.
Da. And then ra. So Dara.
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 Okay, Dara.
And
McDonough.
McDonough.
Well, I wouldn't be able to pretend I'm from Ireland if I was messing around over there, huh?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as when you're trying to pronounce Chris Larkin. I mean, if you look at it, Six.
I don't think so.
It's lost in translation.
Who else is live? That I want to know. I think Howie is live.
Yes.
Tubbs, are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah.
Six.
No.
Okay, so Tubb Farmer and Mr. Tim, aka Howie, is live.
You're from Ireland too? All right.
Dara goes, I think I may teach every American how to pronounce my name.
Right?
Swampland Willie is in the house. How you doing, Swampland? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Well, it's good to see you, Dara. I think I said it right that time. Or Dara. Dara? Which accent now? I gotta get the accent right.
Dara.
Dara. Shit.
No, not Dara. Shit. Dara.
No, Dara. No, you're not shit, Dara. He's
No,
pronouncing him as shit.
I'm just frustrated. Oh boy.
Gamer goes, he will love to come to Ireland. Gamer, more than welcome. Just wait till this coronavirus is over before you do come.
I'll call him MD.
Swampland Willie, welcome. How are you doing, my brother? How are you doing? I hope all is well.
Oh, boy, Aunt Willie saw Swampland Willie this morning. Or earlier this afternoon, I guess it was.
Come on.
You're going to get to it.
No, I guess.
Staggering. Okay. Now, have to.
This one is the 7150 Pro Case IH. It was the cheapest thing for the most horsepower that I could lease, getting started out.
Are you doing a potato contract there, Chris?
Yeah, and this thing is Nicky.
He's Irish. He's doing a potato contract.
You got Morgan McCarthy.
Yeah, Morgan McCarthy. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
And Swampline for about a minute.
Oh no, Swampline's over here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, here we go. What the mean? Oh my god, put the pipe in. Why can't they just...
Put the pipe in, what?
He's having a hard time with that
I
potato
gotta go back to
harvester.
his stream.
I hate this potato harvester. Oh, hate it. With a passion.
Oh, you got the cheap version.
The cheap version.
I don't like the cedar.
Yeah, those little 1-2 row picking potato machines are not much fun.
No. I think that's something that we all
Swampline, just
can agree
hopping
on.
back and forth, supporting the whole group. Yeah, Swampline, no problem. What map is it? Morgan, this is Mill Midland Landscape.
Or is it Bill's Landscape? Midland.
Is it Mills Landscape Midland? It's whatever. It's whatever it is. It's one of those.
Mill
It's
Landscape Midland.
Mills Landscape Midland. Okay, dyslexia kicking in a little bit.
It's whatever you would like it to be.
As long as you got the same 3 words. Mix 'em up however you like.
Right. Get them all together. Well, most everybody refers to this as Midland, the Midland map.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else gets just as confused.
Mm-hmm. Which it has kind of a dynamic dirt and stuff like that on this. It's a little bit different textures.
Oh yeah, the textures are cool.
Right, so doing pretty good. That's good to hear, Swampland. Always good to hear. Dagger, yeah, if you can, you can do search Mr. Tame. If not, I will. If I get a chance, I will stick his link up on the post. I just need to go get it. Or who's the moderator?
New All's running around. New
All,
All.
if you're around, can you stick the lads' YouTube channels on my chat there, filming? I'd appreciate it, brother. Gamer, have you ever wanted to stop
not
on
an Ireland map.
Yeah, I definitely would. Cheers, New All. Appreciate that, my friend.
Anyone seen OTD tonight? Not tonight, I haven't. Swampland.
Trust me, OTD will be doing his rounds at some stage.
Yeah, the last time I saw OTD was Thursday night or Wednesday night.
Yeah, he was in Wednesday in the chat.
Thank you, New All. Appreciate that, brother.
Cheers, Noel.
Oh, he's over watching Clutch. Okay. On Twitch.
I'll have to give you I'll load you a point when the poultry open. So if you can't get to Ireland first, I'll have it for you.
What are you trying to get? An Ireland cookie?
Oh, it's a line.
No. I said that I owe Newell a drink for what he just done, and I said if you can't get to Ireland when the poultry open, I'll have it for him.
You can buy it on Amazon. Have it sent to his house. No worries.
Why are you
I'll hold him to it, Newell. Don't worry.
Why are you buying cheap drink and passing it off as Irish?
Mm-hmm. Should I go into that explanation? We don't have enough time.
Yeah.
This is only a 2-hour stream.
Please do. B&K, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? B&K is in the house.
Hey, B&K. Hey, B&K, how are you doing?
Daggerwin, hello.
He is Swampland Willie. He is the Link King. He does a great job. He's very appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
He does a great job.
Our channel wouldn't be as big as it was only for...
Stick this on the side here somewhere.
Gamer says he makes moonshine that would drop an Irishman. Oh, there's a challenge.
You bet your Swampland Willie.
In this game, Daggerwin, or
as they say, Newell, pew pew.
Oh no, we're not. Oh no, leave the pew pews alone and the pop ups.
Is the Irishman drinking? He's probably not.
No.
The only thing he drinks these days is Cuppy Luwak. So
I can actually crash without drinking me. I don't need help.
Oh, moderators, Daggerwin, I have no idea.
The Swampland said, "Oh no, pew pause."
Oh well, we're still okay as long as the pineapples stay away.
The pineapples.
As long as the pineapples, once those pineapples come out, we're all in trouble.
Newell's good at throwing them hand grenade pineapples.
Yep.
2000.
Once those pineapples come, duck. Yeah, so has anyone figured out why we can't go to the names and click on them anymore?
It's something to do with YouTube.
I wonder if it is to do with the fact that they're getting off their classic and they're bringing everything over to their studio version of it.
No, all Larkin drinks is cough medicine. I don't know. It may be them switching over, who knows. I just know it's been going on for a little bit and hadn't changed yet.
Okay, let that fucker just go off there for a second till I jump into the track.
Hey, ain't no gate over there, Jesus.
A-Dub, how's it going, brother? How's things? Glad to see you in the chat. A-Dub said it's
incoming. He threw some pineapple bombs. Way to go, Newell.
A-Dub said it's the
need to chunk some over at Chris. He needs them.
Update.
Everyone down, pineapples incoming.
Gamer goes, he's trying to make a mod tonight and it's not easy. Oh, I would say so.
Yeah, Daggerwin, I've noticed that a lot of folks have switched over to Twitch for whatever reason. I guess the rules are a little looser.
Rules aren't there for it to be broke. What are you all right about rules for?
Rules are only made for the Irishman to be broken.
I was going to say, rules are made to be broken.
Yo, stop rubbing mine. Get out of it.
Don't go in the kitchen yet because the floor's
Okay. Should probably switch to hand sanitizer bombs until further notice. No joke,
Yeah.
Paul. No joke.
That's if you can get hand sanitizer.
Oh, I got some.
So what if you follow mine, then Willie?
Use TP would be better.
That hurts, my friend.
Went to the
What
real
is that, Merle?
early shopping hour for us old folks, and they were unpacking some hand sanitizer, and the gal, I asked if she had any. She says, "Well, how big of a bottle do you want?" I said, "Well, I need one bottle." And before I could say anything else, she handed me this huge bottle. I'll be the rest of my life using it up.
Are you sure it's for the hand?
Yeah, I read the bottle. It's for the hands.
I need to check out Twitch. I've never messed with it new all, or I don't even have an account or anything. So, have you completely switched over to Twitch?
Who's going on to Twitch?
Newell. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't even looked at it.
I don't even have it. I've never messed with it much, none. You're an affiliate on Twitch. Well, I have to check you out, my friend, on Twitch. I'll have to download it and check it out, because I miss seeing some of your stuff. I hadn't seen you in a while. Yeah, me too, Willie. I haven't seen anything in New Orleans. I know he went over to do an ATS with Farmer Men there for a little bit, and then I haven't seen any of that going on lately, so don't get to follow. So I'll have to check you out. So on Twitch, like I said, I don't know enough about it. Is it the only time you can see it is when it's live streaming at the time, and it'll give you notifications like YouTube or whatever, or how does that work? Yeah, go ahead. Post your link there, Newell, because I really want to know.
And how do you get affiliated? Is that something like YouTube? You have to have so many subscribers, and how does that work?
I think it's a little more lax than Twitch. If I've read that somewhere.
You can go and stick a link in my chat there as well, brother. You know that.
Can watch a replay up to 30 days. Stream has to turn it on, which is mine. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, link it up in my channel. That way everybody else will know where you're at, and then I can also look at it.
We're on
download
Mill Landscape Midland B&K. We're doing our Farm versus Farm series, and instead of just myself and Tubbs doing it, we have 4 of us. There's myself, Tubbs, Six Wheel and Pop, and Howie, aka Mr. Tip. I'll show you where we are.
Thanks for the like, Daggerwin.
I'm on.
I think with the other field here.
Alright, everybody. Y'all make sure to go check out Newell on Twitch. Just uploaded that link.
I'm the
Check
green
him
farm.
out. He's a good dude.
Howie is the orange farm. Six is the red farm, and Tubbs is the purple farm. Hey, Julian. Welcome. How are you doing, my friend? I hope all is okay. We haven't seen you around for a while.
Julian Hall. Oh, you're welcome, Newell. Anytime, brother. All respect here. All respect.
Always. Yeah, guys, so if you haven't checked out Newall yet, go over and check him out, okay? He's over on Twitch. Great YouTuber, massive friend to the channel.
Yes, Daggerwin, I do have FS 17. Tongue-tied.
You know something? Speaking of 17,
I haven't played in a long time.
I'm thinking of going back to it. Just one or two streams, just to have a look at it.
You can't make up your mind what you want to do, so there ain't no telling. You may go back down to 15 knowing you.
Yeah, I might go back down to 13.
Ooh,
You might.
that, baby.
The last few days we've been sitting here, and I think he's changed maps about 10 times. He's like, I'm going to do this map. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good map. An hour later,
No, Daggerwin, I didn't.
he sets
Sorry,
the
I
whole
forgot.
thing up. And then he's like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to go into another map. I'm like,
Look at
what?
projects here at home, and I get caught up in
Spends
those.
another hour on another map setting it up. Nope, I'm done. I'm like, oh my god.
There's more cotton.
Alright, what am I going to do here? I just plowed those. Okay, I was going to say, it needs to update. How much is 56? 184,000.
Yeah, Newall, you're very welcome. Putting down there, brother. Anytime, you don't even have to ask anymore. Just put 'em in there.
Willie, we're on Mills Landscape Midland. Is what it is.
Gamer goes, okay, Thunderstorm has just got my stuff glitchy. You're out. Oh, no, sorry to hear about that, Gamer. We hope it comes back shortly for you, my friend. Julian Hall, hey Chris, all good. After a month away, I'm fixed enough to start again. How are you? I'm doing well, and we're looking forward to you starting up again, Julian. We kind of miss you coming on to the
No worries, Willie.
the old streaming.
I'm talking about
First.
trying to pick up this place right here. It's got wheat in it, or barley. I need to do some sewing first. Sorry for the misspells. My phone screen. No worries. Don't worry about it, Willie. There ain't no grammar police in here.
Nope.
No, that's for sure.
If there were, we'll all be kicked off.
Stop.
Yeah, no shit. They would have thrown me off a long time ago.
Oh, does anybody have a mouse trap handy? There's a mouse.
Mouse is in the house.
There's a mouse in the house.
I better keep this. This is gonna return it, but I think I'll just keep it for a little bit longer. So how are we gonna do this, Chris? Are we gonna do enough to buy the land that we want and then start seasons, or what's the end game here?
We gave it a few episodes so you can get our farms established.
Okay.
And then we put on the season. So we'd say.
So there's no need in planting.
No.
There's no need in planting.
5, 6 episodes in, then we can put on the seasons.
Dargwin says he's got a mouse 2222 trap.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna buy this place and we're going to harvest it.
I don't know if I'm going to make it here. I'm almost out of money. Yikes.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Alright.
Got some crops in and gotta wait for them to mature so I can harvest it. This isn't going well.
Well, it's kind of sad because the course play's not
JB
working
is
very
in the
good
house.
in this, so...
How are you doing, my friend? How you doing, JB? I hope all is well.
Inexpensive. Man, I hate to go with that Bison. The thing is so small.
What field did you buy?
Hey, Mouse, how are you doing? Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Happy early Easter, or Easter weekend. Hope everything's going your way. Dominator. That's too expensive. I ought to piss off Chris and go with a John Deere.
You're not gonna piss me off.
Mm-mm.
As long as no deer goes onto my farm.
I'll drive that sucker all around your farm and just leave little deer tracks everywhere. You know what? We're gonna go with the Massey Activia. Wide tires. I'm thinking so. Oh, 10,000.
I didn't BK. Is that? But like, is that on PC? I don't think it's
little
on.
booger. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, actually no, it is on laptop, isn't it?
Decisions.
Yeah, I just don't have it installed.
What size is the headers on these things? Let's see. Mouse.
So,
I've been
you're not going to croak by any chance,
sleeping a lot. Don't know what's wrong with me. Slept around 16 hours and oh god dang, Mouse. I wished I could sleep 16 hours. Golly. Good for you,
16
brother.
Hours?
Yeah, good
I
for
can't
you.
even sleep 3 hours, never mind 16.
I'm watching this at 1 a.m. In Ireland, it's 1 a.m. All right.
It is?
I hit 8 hours,
What
I get a headache.
Morgan McCarthy said.
Yep.
Morgan McCarthy's in Ireland. Said he's watching it at 1 a.m. So is Chris.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's already Happy Easter for you guys. So
Yeah, it's Easter Sunday.
so this one's a 4.2 with the Bison 5. You know what? We're going to do the Bison. It's cheaper. I hate this little thing, but it's a means to an end. God, I hate this little thing. I'm going to cry the whole time
in the
using
video
it.
here.
I'm in UK, it's 102, Ireland 2 minutes later. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I hear you, Mouse. Ireland is always 2 minutes behind.
Oh. Only at open hours. Or closing hours.
But that's what I was going to say. So the closing of the bar is a little bit later.
Yep.
Oh boy, look at this little thing. Whew, happy day.
Look at that line to finish
I'm going to
this.
feel like Chris on his little potato harvester.
Come on. No, not Easter here yet, you tagline. Ah, I don't believe it.
What don't you believe? We can tell you if it's right or wrong.
I got about 30 feet of field left to lime and it ran out.
That will be right.
Yeah. The power of suggestion.
Well, I got two choices. Go get some lime and finish it or just skip it.
I tell you what Chris would do. Skip it. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Only it all depends on how far I have to go back to get some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. I'm down the road a short piece here.
Or at least that's what she said.
Well,
I didn't ask her yet.
What's that actually? That he's got a short piece?
Hey,
we don't want to know what
brother,
your
that's
wife
between that's between you and the fence post. I don't want to know.
You're the one that brought that up.
You're the one that was asleep.
B&K goes, I will put up a tree. Trust me, that's one thing I wouldn't put up.
6, you still doing good, brother?
I'm picking up grass here, baling.
Oh, okay. Just checking on you. I didn't hear you.
Pretty quiet, yeah.
He's concentrating.
Made bacon in the oven for the first time today. Came out really good. I'm sorry, y'all. I've never had bacon in the oven.
What was that?
Bacon in an oven. Usually what I like to do is I cook a lot on the grill, Newall, and so I take like the sausage, the big sausage links, and I'll wrap the whole sausage link in bacon and then I'll throw it on the grill and cook it real slow. Takes me about 30-40 minutes. Oh my goodness, Jesus!
That's got to be pretty.
Hey,
good.
the more time you take, the better the preparation, brother.
That's right.
Guess I should have filled this lime spreader up. I cut it short when I was filling it, no wonder I ran out. Whoa, what happened here? There we go.
And then I do a lot of those, and I know what you know what these are. Well, and Howie and Six. I don't know about Chris, but jalapeno poppers. You son of a gun.
Yeah. I know what those are. I can't eat them, but I know what they are.
Oh, have you ever had an El Diablo? That's what we call it in Texas. Six.
One of those poppers.
They're a popper. They're a popper, but it's shrimp that's in the middle of the jalapeno with bacon. Oh, wrapped around it. Oh my God. Make your tongue slap your brains out.
My 30-year-old self would have eaten a lot of that. But,
yeah, I saw it online. Was able to make a bunch of bacon one time. Came out perfect. I thought I won't try it again.
I can't eat that stuff now.
I've heard a lot of people eating the bacon from oven.
Welcome to the channel.
Newell. I've never done it myself, but I've heard a lot of people doing it. I use a lot of bacon for a lot of my cooking anyway. If I'm making beans or chicken, sometimes I'll wrap chicken breast in bacon. Oh my God. Just you can't beat it.
Real good.
Oh, you can't beat none of that stuff.
Cover your meatloaf with it.
Give me an El Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and make it fast. Goddamn, hurry, Sheriff Justice. Frog legs, do you fry your eggs? Escargot? Escargot's, it's not too bad. It's not one of my favorites, but I'll eat it.
The crossing gates don't come down when the train comes by. That's not good.
Well, the train has no collision on it.
Oh, you could drive right through, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't have to stop then.
Where are we going with this? DMG. That's what we're using, Harry?
The train just goes through you?
Yep.
Yeah.
No collision.
There's no collision.
Yeah.
It used to be a killer train, man. They must have updated this map because it used to be a son of every time you come out of the store, man, it was like timed perfectly to nail you as you were trying to get out of there. It was brutal. And that was back when the map first came out, you know.
Hey, talking about eggs, Newell, I'll tell you something else that's real good. They make a deal like it's like Eggs Benedict, but if you have the little formation that does that, what I like to do is take the bacon, put it around the outer edge, drop an egg in the middle of it. Oh my goodness. Fry that egg up along with that bacon on the edge. Telling you. Bring tears to your eyes.
What are you telling us?
Homemade biscuits to go with it.
Let's see, okay.
My granddaughter was here last weekend. And I made homemade biscuits with gravy. Oh my goodness, that little girl tore that stuff up. I like to do a lot of cooking.
Flowers are ready. Ooh, yeehaw.
It's a sad time for Ireland because the pubs are closed, I bet.
Yeah, it's sad time all over the place.
I think so.
Closed everywhere.
I think so. Yep. It's not a good deal. Oh my gosh, there's cotton over here. Where's Howie?
But I'm going to tell you something though. It's not right. A lot of people aren't missing the pubs. To be honest with you.
Right next door to some cotton here.
I think most people are just we're missing that freedom to leave their house and stuff, rather than the pubs.
Oops, what's that door here? Let's see.
Picky little shitheads. Well, thankfully, most of our kids are not very picky eaters. Because usually what I'll do is hey, Totster, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Family's healthy. You're healthy.
Totster's in the house.
Happy Easter.
I don't know.
Most of the time what we do, Noel, is I get all the kids and my mother and father-in-law together. I'll cook up about 7 or 8 racks of ribs on the grill. Oh my God, you can't beat it. No leftovers.
It's $24.20 at Wholesale. If anybody's interested.
I fry an egg in no oil, put it in a non-stick pan, 1 tablespoon to cover. Looks like a fried egg, but cooks in the steam. Oh yeah, that's cool. So far we're good. That's good. That's absolutely good to hear, Totster. Oh crap, hang on just a second.
Yeah, Dagger, when our markets here are open, they're restricting how many people can come in at a time. So what am I missing here? Missing a piece of equipment.
Oh, guys, got a situation here. I'm gonna have to go. I'll catch you in a little while.
Okay.
I'll catch you later, honey. Thanks. Sorry.
All right. No worries. See you. See you later, 6.
Take care.
Take it easy, my friend. Hope all is well.
Well, no McDonald's. That's pretty bad.
Ooh. Hang on. Runaway train.
That's probably not a good idea. Yeah, our McDonald's are closed too. All those. No restaurants.
Well, believe it or not, here where I'm from, we have fucking takeaways open.
Yeah, I should rephrase that. Carryouts and stuff are open.
Oh yeah, all of our carryouts are open.
But,
Drive-thrus.
Any place, there's a lot of places that have sit-down service that they're closed for that, but they are selling and even delivering takeout.
No, it didn't. Swamp Land. I hope everything's okay.
What's that?
He said it didn't sound good on 6's end. Hope everything's okay.
No.
Yeah.
We will check in with him later on to make sure everything's alright.
Yeah, I'll send him a text to make sure he's alright. Whoops. Are you kidding me? No way. Okay. Well.
By the way, Howie, I have to ask you a question.
I get all kinds of answers.
I know, just the one answer will do. Did you know that we made you a moderator on the community?
I saw that.
Alright, that's okay. Just thought you didn't see it.
I was a little bit surprised when I
Just don't go to town on it, you know.
No?
We had the council get together and do a vote real quick, Howie.
Oh, well, I appreciate your confidence in me. I hope it's not misplaced.
No.
Right, it's on a 6-month probation and you don't get paid for the first 6 months.
for
Howie.
the next 6 months.
I was just going to say, Howie, I ain't been paid a damn dime. Don't let him trick you like that. There was a chipper in my town called Bite Time, and they found rats, so I call it Rat Time. Oh.
Yeah, Tubb. We agree. It didn't sound good.
Daggerwin, I'm slow to sign moderators. It's something I don't really. I don't know. I just uncomfortable with it, I guess.
When you hit your 2 million mark, you'll need moderators there, Howie.
Tossers in the house. Let me hear a whoop whoop.
Sorry there, Daggerwin. Nothing personal. It's me. I'm missing the edges here. What's going on?
Oh, let's see. Did I buy the trailer?
Man, I cannot reverse this thing for love of money.
Don't be sorry, Daggerwin. It's nothing to do with you. It's just the way I feel about it.
All right, let's see. Need to get a different trailer. It's small enough. I know the one, and he didn't put it in. Dang. Let's see.
No, I did not put in your articulated trailer.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, I did ask you all before I started, was there anything that needed to be going in? And I was like, no, we're all okay.
Oh, wow. Let's see, this one. That ought to be big enough for now. I forgot how low the bison is. That I had to get a smaller trailer.
I can't believe you asked me to do this contract. Maybe the last time I'm ever going to listen to you. Do the potatoes. It would be fun, you said. Why not, you said?
I told Howie not to be telling you that kind of stuff, but he was encouraging. He was believable.
He was. He made it sound like it was an exciting thing to do.
It's a skill. Not everybody's got talent like that.
This is a 1 meter harvester. Yeah, let's have some fun.
Well,
You're not having fun?
Looks like you're having fun.
Zeke is in the house.
Zeke and Streak.
Zeke. It is Zeke.
Zeke and Streak. Oh, driving all over
Holy
the place.
cow, we're an hour into this and I haven't got anything done. Oh my gosh.
Did we not?
Trying to get this field sowed. My sunflowers are ready. Just isn't enough of me to go around.
There we go. Oh, come on.
Wait, where are we going?
I don't know where all my money went. Somebody bleeding my money off on me here or something? Or...
Probably Chris.
Oops.
No, I'm not touching anyone's money. I can give it to you, but I can't take it.
The rats went into the pub. That's not a good deal.
All depends on what they're drinking.
I'll have to check my bank account, see if my stimulus money arrived yet.
I'm not going to hold my breath for that, Howie.
Well, I'm in no hurry to look for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even eligible for it, so...
They had it on the news today. Some people were starting to get theirs in direct deposit. Then he interviewed one lady, and she says, "Yeah, she's looking for her. She checks her bank account 3 times a day, and she still doesn't see it."
She must really want it if she's checking her bank account 3 times a day.
Well, she's unemployed. She's one of these people who's been put out of work.
Yeah, I'm not going to be looking for it. I'm not even eligible, so.
Zeke and Streak, hello. Thanks for stopping by.
Zeke and Streak. Are you in school? No, I am not in school. Morgan, I am a...
School?
Yeah. I am a police officer.
Go on.
As a matter of fact, Morgan, my kids are grown and out of the house.
Morgan, he's being very modest.
Hey, Nicholson, how are you doing? Glad to see you.
He is actually a little bit more than a policeman. He is a chief of police.
Yep, for the last 23 years. School of Hard Knocks, yeah. Definitely that, Newall. Done a lot of those. No worries. I didn't take it as an insult, Morgan. No worries. Definitely a school of knocks for sure.
And Morgan,
boss man, whoop whoop.
And Topster is also in the chat, and Toster's also.
Well, that's good, Nicholson. I'm glad you're doing well. That's good to hear.
Mr. Howie, Mr. Tim, aka Howie, is a former Marine.
Thank you for phrasing that correctly.
You're very welcome, my brother.
We'll go to this field too, I guess.
Right, so where is... Oh, it's up here. Okay.
Okay, Zeke and Streak, you do that.
Zeke and Streak, how are you, my friend? Texas Ranger, yeah. Hadn't made that stature yet, but thank you, Zeke. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Family's healthy. Happy Easter weekend.
Nicholson FS, welcome to the channel. How are you doing, my brother? How are you doing? And thank you for that sub. I appreciate it.
I am doing well, Zeke. Thank you for asking. Everything's going really well. Staying busy at work, but everybody's healthy and we're doing good. So,
guys, if you haven't checked out Nicholson Farms, go and check him out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Y'all make sure to subscribe and watch his videos and hit the like button for him.
Yeah, I'm going to start making a list of every place I need to go.
Yeah, Nicholson just got this channel up and running and trying to get it going. So y'all make sure to go check him out and subscribe to him and make sure to watch his videos.
It's there's no such thing as an ex.
Show him the love, guys. Show him the love.
My dad is feeding. He's feeding my dad's cows every day for and dogs and cats. Ha! That's his job. Okay, cool.
Fertilize the other field. Come on, move. No, Newall, the proper thing is former Marine. There's no such thing as an ex-Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yep.
That's it.
It's so bad, I guess, to the point that, like say, once a Marine, always a Marine. When we went into Iraq all those years back, Desert Storm, whatever it was called.
Desert Storm. Yep.
I watched the news and stuff, and I just ached because I felt like I should be there, contributing somehow with my fellow Marines. Of course, I'd been out of the Corps a number of years before that, but it's still the feeling is still there.
Yeah, still there. The desire is still there.
The desire is still there.
Yeah. These days, the desire's there. It's just the body's not willing.
Yeah.
That's what I find myself into these days.
That's what she said.
That's what. Yes, that's exactly what my wife says. Okay.
Well, that's okay, Newald. No, I didn't take any disrespect or insult from it. That's fine. You're good.
Okay. Back to the grind.
There we go.
Ditto. Alright. Let's get this back over here.
I got stuff sitting all over the place here. It's all going to get in the way. I just know it.
So Howie, how long were you in the Corps?
A long, terrible 2 years.
Then again, when like in the Corps, like 2 years could seem like a lifetime anyway. So.
I thought about staying longer, and I gave it some good, hard thinking, and decided.
Without giving any details away, did you see any action, or was it just you're stationed?
No, I didn't quite get that close. I was on my way, and then my orders got changed, and I got as far as Okinawa, and that was it.
Oh man!
I didn't get any further than that. Whereas a lot of the fellows that I had gone through combat engineer school and stuff like that, they did go to Nam. They didn't get sidetracked, and I did. All because I could type. Imagine that.
Oh. So, you became a secretary.
Yeah. Changed my MOS and everything. I was
God damn it.
about that. Changed my MOS. How dare you?
You take away my M16 and you give me a goddamn typewriter.
Nah. One thing about the Marine Corps, every Marine is a rifleman first, regardless of your MOS. Every Marine is a rifleman first. So if you're a clerk in the company office, your first job is rifleman. Man, I can't get this thing straight now. Come on, man, back up. There we go. Darn little cedars are a pain in the butt.
And did you go straight into the Corps training, or did you another branch in the military first, or?
No, I worked for about a year and then I went.
What age were you when you went to the Corps? What age were you when you went to the Corps?
19.
19?
19.
And is it true what the song says? All those went to Vietnam, the average age was 19?
The average age was 19.
Is that because of the draft? I wonder.
For the most part, yeah. Whoa, no. Ooh, look at that. Right through the tree. Cool. Yeah, pretty much, I guess, it's because of the draft, the average age is about 19. Your average age of your officers was 24, I think.
Still young also.
Oh, yes. Yeah, looking back on it now, it's like, gee whiz, we were all just kids.
Yeah.
So, Audie Murphy, I think, was he 16 or 17? He lied on his paperwork to get in the military. Oh, Nicholson. Yeah,
16,
grandfather was in
sure.
the Canadian Air Force. Nicholson said his grandfather was in Canadian Air Force.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, so Audie Murphy, which is, I think he's still the highest decorated individual that I can think of stateside from World War II.
Was he a medic?
No. He was in infantry.
He was soldier.
Yeah,
Farming.
and interestingly enough, he wasn't a very big statured man. He was actually very short and small.
Yeah, he's short. He's a short little guy. He got Medal of Honor, and I don't know, he's done his stuff. But yeah, like you say, he's.
Hey Willie, that's good to hear. I've got mine. I'm waiting on Chris.
Wasn't there a true story about a medic? He became the first conscientious of.
Yes, he was a conscientious observer. He wasn't the first, but he was a conscientious observer, because you also have Sergeant York that was in World War I that was a conscientious observer, and then in World War II there was a medic that was a conscientious observer. They didn't believe in killing.
Then Sergeant York, he didn't believe in killing, but he did.
When they got pinned down, because he said it was like a turkey shoot, because he was a big time hunter.
Oh yeah, he was a marksman, but he was still an infantryman with a rifle, the whole works. But yeah, you're right. When they got pinned down, he managed to work his way around the German lines, and became a turkey shoot and just started picking them off out of the trench.
Well, didn't they?
He said the only reason he did that was he figured by taking a few lives he could save hundreds.
Nicholson said he came home to be a farmer. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Audie Murphy went to PFC, private to officer, World War II, all field. Yes, that World War II is, that's the last time you saw any field commissions over here in the States was during World War II. Do you know what units or squadrons, Nicholson? Oh, okay.
B&K Farm goes, his brother was in Desert Storm, U.S. Army. One uncle was in Vietnam, U.S. Army. Another uncle was in Korea, and his grandpa was in World War II.
Oh my God! Well, definitely thank you for your thank you for your service for that whole family. Yeah. They quit doing field commissions after World War II, and now I think you have to have a bachelor's degree and go to officer training and all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, you don't have to, at least in the Marine Corps, you don't have to go to the academy, although it's preferred. But if you've got 2 years of college and you go through OCS, you can get your commission.
Right.
So 2 years of college is basically your bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have 2 years of college, they will send you to college if if you apply to become an officer. They try to get me to do that. They wanted me to go to Naval Preparatory School,
and
that's a 2-year school, and that's in preparation for the academy. And I can't see me staying in that long.
B&K Farm said his dad was also in the U.S. Air Force for 22 years.
Oh wow!
My.
That sounds like my father-in-law. He during Vietnam, he was in the Navy, and his dad retired. In World War II, he was in the Army, and then after World War II, he switched over to the Air Force and retired out of the Air Force after 25 years. So,
we had a fella in boot camp who was making a career out of being in all 4 branches of the service. And when he came to the Marine Corps, was the last one. He'd already been in the Air Force, Army, Navy.
Mm-hmm.
And thing is with, I guess, if you go through boot camp in one service, you don't have to go through boot camp in any of the other services.
Except Marine Corps.
The Marine Corps.
That's right, except the Marine Corps.
You don't care where you've been or what you've done, you will go through boot camp.
And there's nothing quite like Marine boot camp.
I have no idea how I survived it, but I did. It's tough.
Okay, right. So, being a fitness instructor, I have done Marine boot camp exercises, and man, they are tough as fucking nails.
Especially when you have to do the crucible.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah, I have 5 Marines that work for me, and they were telling me about what the crucible was that week, and there ain't no way. And I always thought myself as tough, but no thanks. I'll pass. Those guys are tough.
They didn't have the crucible when I was in. They called it something different, something else. Now I don't remember what it was, but it was a week long, and you spent the whole week out in the field. And,
yep.
I mean, you had to do all sorts of stuff.
Well, like one time,
getting lost.
Yeah. Well, like one of them was telling me during that crucible week that they'd have to put on their rucksack, and it was weighted down, and they'd have to climb this mountain that was insane, just hike up it basically. He said a lot of people fell out over that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not for wimps.
Well, the one thing that would have thrown me off, I'm scared of heights, is that goddamn climbing between the telephone poles. No.
That's easy.
No, not for somebody that's scared of heights. Because the last rung is what, 5 feet apart.
I don't even remember. They've changed some of the way they do some of the things and the different exercises and
shit. I would have died over a whisper. You guys are reminding me how out of shape and how much I smoke. I couldn't breathe doing that stuff. Me neither. Knew all.
Zeke goes Navy SEAL buds training has to be near the top of the harvest training.
It is. The only thing that is probably tougher than SEALs is the Delta Force folks, but SEALs training is rough.
SEALs training is brutal.
BK says best World War II movie he's ever seen is Enemy at the Gate.
That's a good movie. It's actually based on a true story.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, the best one I've ever seen was Siege of Jabagut, the one that's set in the Congo, about the Irish peacekeepers.
Oh, you want to see a true to life movie like that?
My grandfather's brother was a member of that group, and for years,
little brown stuff running down your leg.
And for years, all the soldiers from the peacekeepers there were denied their Medal of Honor and everything else because of it.
The kind of true to life World War II on D-Day, Saving Private Ryan is probably the closest you're going to get to what happened that day.
Yeah. And the beach of that, and in the first 20-25 minutes of that movie, and actually stay here and make her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kirklow Beach. It's about 45 minutes from my house.
Yeah, what those young men did during that time was insane.
I watched that movie, and to be honest, I have not watched a war movie since. I have no desire to see it. War movies, they do not appeal to me anymore.
Yeah, it was.
Netflix, and you see all them war movies on Netflix, I just pass them right over.
Well, I watched on Dateline. They had some of the World War II folks that survived when D-Day, and every one of them were saying how realistic Saving Private Ryan was to how things went down that day.
Yeah, and that was the intent of the producers and directors of that movie, was to make it as lifelike and as real as they possibly could.
Yeah, but like, wasn't that because Steven Spielberg wasn't he actually there? I think, wasn't he? He was actually.
I don't know about all that. I just know that they tried to bring a lot of realism to it, you know.
Yeah. They, from what I had read back when the movie came out, they wanted to try and get across to people just how horrible and gruesome and ghastly combat really is. Because your movies up till then, they don't really show it. They don't show the blood, the guts, the gore, the body parts.
We were all down in Curraclow when we were making that.
Oh, you watched it too, Nicholson? Yeah, it's a good movie.
Right, so like when they were making that beach segment of the landing, there were not like the fake explosions that they do, not like for movies. But man, even they were fucking loud as shit.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you another one that was kind of a sad one was the one that oh gosh, glitch. Chris Kyle, the sniper. I can't remember it. It showcased Chris Kyle in it. That was a good movie as well. Which he's from Texas. He's not far from where he was raised and went to college. Is not far from where I'm at. Oh yeah, Zeke, I agree. Yeah, terrible, chaotic. Because I went to Tarleton State University, and Chris Kyle also attended that university.
American Sniper.
American Sniper. Yes, Nicholson. It was Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan.
Tom Hanks and Mike Damon. Matt Damon acted as Private Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the book is better than the movie, actually, Zeke. Yes, Barry Piper was on that movie as well. That's correct.
I tell you, another movie that I thought was actually a very, very good movie. Black Hawk Down.
Yes, that was a true story as well.
And like the stuff that like that platoon went to on one day in Mogadishu. Oh my God.
So that was in Africa.
Yeah, Mogadishu.
Mogadishu. That was also
Somalia.
In Somalia.
Yeah, Somalia, yeah.
And that was a lot of your Delta Rangers, a lot of special forces were involved in that.
Have any of you ever seen that movie 13 Hours?
Yes. That's a true story as well.
Yeah, that's a very good movie.
Yeah, that's Benghazi.
Yeah, that's a very, very good movie, that is.
That's a true story as well.
Farmer Min is in the house.
Farmer who?
Master Min.
Who is it?
Master Min.
I don't understand this question.
I said Master Min is in the house.
Hey, Farmer Min, how are you doing? flight engineer door gunner on twin Hueys and Bell 412s when Black Hawk Down came out. Hard to watch. Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet.
Yeah.
So that means Zeke, you were in the Air Force then. He's running around on Bell helicopters. Oh my gosh, every time I hit cruise control, I lift the header. Oh, you still are? Oh my gosh. Well, hey, thank you for your service. Royal Canadian Air Force. Okay, 34 plus years. Wow, what a career.
Yeah.
Way to go, Zeke.
Zeke is still in the Air Force?
Yep, 34 plus years.
Oh, man.
Gee, he must be the top of the ladder.
Yes, sir. Definitely honored.
Absolutely.
Then again, I feel honored because I have you all in my chat and subs. So,
you're most welcome, Zeke. That's
so
it's no different from what I do every day. It's being a public servant, even though you may be told what you need to be doing, but you're still serving a public and for the greater good. And that's a tough job. Tough job.
And to be able to class as his friends and everything else, I'm the one who's honored.
Oh wow, awesome. That is awesome, Zeke.
Yeah, it's an exclusive club in part. I don't know what the ratio is in Canada. Here in the United States, they say only 1 to 2% of the population serves in the military.
Really?
Yeah, it's that low.
I wouldn't have thought that because after 9/11, it seemed like we had an influx. Because
yeah, we did, but that was like a spurt.
Yeah, but think about it, Howie. This is the longest war that the United States has ever been engaged in, and there's no draft.
Well, the last I read, that's what they were saying. It's still only like 1 or 2%.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So you know, if you got 300 million people in the country,
354 million in the U.S.
and you've got 3 million in uniform, that's what, 1%?
Oh yeah, easy. But it's a little bit different from the Vietnam era, though. The military has more people in it than it did back then.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the figures I'm quoting, though, are not from the Vietnam era. They're more recent.
No. I know. But during Vietnam, we had the draft. We don't have a draft now.
Right, we haven't had a draft for a few decades.
Since Vietnam. Yep.
Right after Vietnam, the draft went out.
Yep.
Became an all-volunteer army.
Mm-hmm.
Military, and it's done quite well.
Oh, yeah.
The naysayers didn't think it would, but it's done quite well as far as recruitment and.
Well, I mean,
do you think that draft will ever come back?
No, I don't think so. I mean, hell, we've been in the Iraq War since 2003, and we're still going. So, which when Obama took office, that was his kind of promise, was he was going to stop all the troops being in Vietnam. That didn't happen. So. And we're still there, so that in Afghanistan.
But like, doesn't that because, like, I could be wrong in saying this, if I am, I apologize, but isn't that because mostly the Americans kind of thinking the military is a calling, rather than...
It's not necessarily a calling as it is, like, some folks just... So, here, this is my take on it. Today, a lot of the young kids get in the military because it offers an opportunity that they couldn't have to pay for college and do some other stuff. And so you see a lot of them joining the military. There are some patriotic folks that kind of like, I forgot who was talking earlier, that all their family served in the military. You've got a long line of B&K. So you've got a long line of folks that their family history is serving the military. So those folks usually join up no matter what. That's a kind of a, father son.
Yeah, that's a very small percentage.
Yeah, it is a small percentage, but
as far as it being a calling, you would have to go to the Hispanics and the Native Americans. To them, being a warrior is a calling.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
And then there's the Irish.
Yep.
They like to get in there too. They like to fight.
Obviously. Like, where's the fun when you don't?
Yeah, but I don't care to have my teeth knocked out. I need them.
I find folks are joining now for the job, not to serve or to be part. Yeah, I agree, Zeke. A lot of folks, of folks, it's a job for them, or it's a ends to the means because they can't afford college, and they can get on the GI Bill and stuff like that. So it just gives them opportunities.
A lot of them join the National Guard, Army National Guard.
Right.
Do the judge still hand out that ultimatum?
No, they quit doing that. They quit doing that in the States. Yep. If you have a criminal record, you can't get in the military anymore. They stopped doing that.
They will not take you.
After Vietnam, because they had so many problems within the military, which they called misfits, they swore that they would never do that again. So after the Vietnam War, they shut all that stuff down.
Right.
Because used to, back in the day, if you got your butt in trouble, they said, hey, we'll send you to the military, straighten your butt up. Well, that was okay for a while, but after the Vietnam War, they were like, nope, no more. Because the problem is that the military is very regimented, and so you have to take an order without question, and so you start getting folks in there that are breaking laws and going crazy.
And it was they just took the problem out of the civilian arena and gave it to the military to deal with. Yeah. And it was no deal. Once they got into the military service, they weren't any different. They were still causing problems.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of my friends joined various reasons, but the majority once in stayed until their 20-year pension. Oh, yeah, Zeke. Well, you can't beat that kind of pension from the military. I've got 5 friends that I went to high school with that went to the military, and they've already retired. They put in their 20, 25 years and retired, and said it was the best decision they ever made.
Yeah, more recent years, they've upped that time frame.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, you can retire at 20 years, but you don't get full pension.
Really?
And I think you have to go to 30 years to get full pension.
Wow.
I forget where I read that. It was a few years ago I read that. I don't know if it's still the case, but it wasn't. I read it then. Because there were so many, like say, who were joining, then would stay for the 20 years, then leave with a full pension.
Mm-hmm.
They decided, well, they needed to change that because I'm thinking part of the reasoning for that is they're losing their brain power when they do that, experience and everything. In 20 years, they bail. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to keep them around a bit longer because that experience is hard won. It's earned the hard way.
Especially during a wartime.
Yeah. And it doesn't help the military, any branch, to have that type of experience and stuff walking away. Something sticks in my mind that Iraq, I think when Iraq started, Desert Storm, there were a lot of young fellows, young people in the National Guard in particular, who were crying and complaining about being activated and having to go overseas. They didn't join up for that.
So Zeke says in Canada, you max out your pension at 35 years of service, and it's only 70% of your best 5 years of pay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I forget what it is here.
That's kind of like my retirement. It's the best 5 years out, and it's 70%. So there's no full pension here except for the general rank. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like even mine's like that, Zeke. You know, working for a government, my last 5 years out is the base, and then the retirement is based on 25 years, which I'm past.
What is the minimum tour then? Is it just 2 years or
4 is normally the minimum?
It's 4 now.
4 now.
I went in during Vietnam, and the minimum was 2 years.
Yeah, that's why I decided, because that's what I'm still.
But now it's 4 years.
But now it's 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, has been for quite some time. I think ever since the volunteer army came in, it's been 4 years.
Another reason to call you. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I've been in over 30 years, and I could have retired a long time ago, but I'm sticking around.
Love the job, huh?
I do. I still love it. Still enjoy it.
That's good. That's good.
I'm doing the contract, as you know. Right? And yet the money's going into my account. Why is that?
Did or didn't?
It is.
Isn't it supposed to, if it's your contract?
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't it supposed to?
No, it's a contract. Like, I'm not supposed to get in the money.
Yeah,
like the contract is only 37%.
Are you unloading in the right place?
Yeah. And now I'm not. Now that changed. Oh my god. Okay. Fucking hell. Well, this is going to be good.
Initial engagement is 4 years, but to fulfill your next contract and receive a pension for life is 25 years. They changed it up here back in 05. Oh, wow.
We're on Mill Landscape Midland.
Wheat. Looks like 718 is the best contract we're gonna. No, wait a minute. I'm looking at barley.
No, what happened was I had it on a different contract. It wasn't on the one I had active, so I was looking at the wrong cell place. I was like,
761.
So that 4 loads of potatoes gone into my account. So I said that's probably my bonus.
Right up here. Is that MGE? Yep, MGE. Oh, that's a long drive.
I better sell the rest in the right place, I suppose.
That's a long drive. All right.
Yeah, that's clear up there next to my farm there, all the way up.
MGE?
Yeah, the MGE.
Yeah. That's where I gotta get rid of this wheat.
That's where I was selling potatoes when the potatoes were supposed to be going to a different place.
You just made it known now?
Yep.
How far are we in?
Hour 44.
We're getting close.
Hour 44.
Yeah, Old Stream Farm is a good map, Nicholson. We looked at it, myself and Tubbs, because when we were going to start doing these this Let's Play, we're looking at maps that we could play with. We like Allside Countryside Farm. We also like Allside Countryside. The only reason why we couldn't do Allside Countryside is because extra crops. and it hooks up the PDA on console. So we couldn't do it. So we chose this one. It already had 6 farms built into it, so it was just easier for us to do. Each of us has about 180 slots each to mess around with. So it works out just right for us.
Is that down through here? This way.
So can you request to leave if before your 4 years is up, or is it mandatory?
No, it's mandatory.
Mandatory. You signed a contract with the government.
Yeah.
They own you.
Yeah, you become governmental property when you do that.
For the duration of that contract, or your enlistment. So if you enlist for 4 years, you've signed a contract for 4 years, and they own you for that 4 years.
So like the only way then you can leave then either is
death,
medical discharge, or
death,
dishonorable discharge, something like that. Is it?
Oh, you can get a dishonorable, but it ain't a good way to go.
Yeah.
No, you leave with a dishonorable, and there are benefits that you will no longer qualify for. Most employers won't want anything to do with you.
Well, you can't get hired on by any governmental entity if you have a dishonorable.
Right. Yeah, government entities won't touch you with a 20-foot pole.
Yeah, they can't.
So what constitutes then dishonorable?
If you catch a charge that is what they consider gross negligence, or what do they call it? Immoral. Moral
conduct.
Yeah, moral turpitude.
Orders.
Yeah, moral turpitude and stuff like that. Yeah. But see what we got. Conduct unbecoming. Yep. Got to run, Tubb. Have a good Easter. You too, Newell. Thanks for being in here, brother. Enjoyed seeing you.
Okay, Newell.
There is.
Have a good Easter there.
Newell, take it
care.
easy, brother. Stay safe. Look after yourself. I hope all is well with you. B&K Farm goes, Chris, I meant to tell you, there is a guy with 3 different profiles on YouTube. Tim, Tom, and a comical Canadian.
Mr. Tim. Mr. Tim.
He is a hacker spammer. If you see him making comments, block him.
Tom?
Comments. Yeah.
No. He said Tim, Tom, and what?
The comical Canadian.
I've seen the Tom one jump in every once in a while on mine, so...
I've seen Tom on comments after a stream had finished.
Yes.
He is a hacker spammer. If you see him making comments, block him.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you. Who said that at?
B&K.
Thank you, B&K.
Means I'll have to pull up my stream and run it while I'm...
Nicholson FS. Whiteboard Modding is bringing out a new small map called Slovenian map. Alright. B&K goes, yeah, he steals YouTube accounts. So
interesting. Well, he ain't stealing much if he steals mine.
Nope.
Don't have anything here.
I was going to say, good luck to you, buddy. You ain't getting a damn dime from me.
Well, it's always good to know. Cheers for that, brother. We appreciate it. Well, unfortunately, that's something that's always going to happen with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You will always get idiots.
All the time. Alright, let's see.
Okay, guys, for everybody who wants to know, a friend of ours
Hang
has
on just
just
a
gone
second.
live there, so
Be right back.
Go over and check on GoQuest. It's a Big Rigger 900, guys. So go check out Big Rigger. He's live on GoQuest at the moment. If you just want to go and have a look at it, show him the love, like I know he's always will. What does he tell you? He can help you get subs. Oh, I don't believe in anyone like that anyway, BK, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, same here. Nobody's gonna help me get subs. I don't want their help.
Like at this very moment, if one of you came to me and said, I can help you get subs, I would say, yeah, work away, please do. But anyone that I don't know said to me, I'm always cagey about it, so. And especially if someone comes straight into the chat and that's the first thing to say to us, is, I can help you get subs.
Yeah. Lark.
Beacon Street goes, he'll take one look at my account and see a whole bunch of liked videos from a crazy Irishman, and he'll be like, nope, don't want this account. See? Oh. There you go, guys. Anyone wants to save your account, stick it down and say you're Larkinized. Mind you, Tubb farmers still a bit like that. Old timer Dave is in the house. It's my dad. And my dad is in the house.
Okay, I'm back.
Old timer Dave is in the house.
Old timer Dave.
You're asking me about me earlier on.
Old timer Dave. Hello, old timer Dave.
Hi, old timer Dave. How are you? Good to hear from you.
Old timer Dave goes, I can help too. Leather goods, belt in the mouth, boot in the ass. Get back to work.
I like his word. I love his words of encouragement. Makes me feel better.
Oh, straight into the chat, and that he comes out with. Love it.
Ooh. Back up. Don't want to mess up my crooked rows.
Words of encouragement. That's TLC right there from Dave.
Old timer Dave, how you doing, brother? You doing okay? Hope you're doing well. Happy Easter to you, my friend.
Yes, being gay, exactly. It's TLC. Tender, loving person.
Mm-hmm. The Irish way.
Yes.
I'm still alive too, Dave. Good to hear, brother. Well, I hope I wish you and your family the best for the Easter. Hope you have a good one.
Yeah, Dave, we didn't think you were.
Yeah, it's just Brad and them texting.
Yeah, Zeke, you said it. You said it. because that's how you make friends and influence others.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Old Timer Dave. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, one thing for sure, I get some money built up here. This seeder's gonna go. It's too small. Old Timer Dave, hello. Yes, I'm well. Thank you. You are well as well, I hope. Happy Easter. We're as happy as it can be. Everybody all cooped up.
So Howie, so when you retired from the Corps, did you keep in contact with the brothers, or?
I wouldn't say I retired. After 2 years, you sort of don't retire. My enlistment was up. That was one fella I tried to stay in touch with. We did a lot when we were at Okinawa together, but we kind of lost touch with each other quite a few years ago. I think the last time and this is back before email, last time I sent him a snail mail letter or whatever, I never did hear back from him. So I don't know if something had happened or what. I have no idea.
Aye. And did you ever try to look him up since, or?
It was a few years later. I think I tried to see, or find where he was at, and I came up dry. Nothing. All I remembers was he was from Phoenix, Arizona, and I couldn't come up with anything.
Did you try the Corps or the military or anything like that for help? Or?
No. I did subscribe to Marine Corps Times for a number of years, and well, that is moving right along. And they have a section in there where you can post little notices and ads and stuff if you're looking for somebody from a particular unit at a particular time period, or a reunion or things like that. And I never did put anything in that. I probably should have. But that was a long time ago, and quite frankly, I don't remember his last name anymore.
Okay, let me get these things again. Want to friends over, but don't let them hang out with Chris. Why not? I'm a lovely guy to hang out with. Seeking strict laws. Larkin eyes, Old Timer Dave. Chris is more of an influence than he knows, good or bad. He does. Awesome, man. Dave, what are you looking for? BK goes, yeah, Dave, so true. I just love to give me, yeah, you all love to give me a hard time. I'm Irish, I can take it, bring it on. Except for 6, 7 o'clock in the morning when I need to get some sleep. And keep it to yourself.
Nobody's awake at that time. Here in the States. Not in the States.
I know I'm not.
Like 6 o'clock in the morning here is only 12 a.m. when you was there.
1 a.m.
Well, that's okay. That evening.
Where the heck did I? Oh, there it is.
What are the beacons turned on for? Somebody turned the beacons on. This tiny little cedar's got to go. This is taking forever.
Taking Street goes, geez, look, OTD, you got the good cop and bad cop routine. Oh, Dave, you tell him. Tell him, Dave.
I got a bill for Dr. Bond's up there. It's only-
Huh?
I said I got a bill for Dr. Bond's up there.
How much is it?
$13.
Oh.
So, we're getting very close to our time.
What?
I actually hope the 6 is alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor man had to jump off abruptly.
Put the dog up. Put the dog up.
It's a little early yet, babe. Yeah.
B&K, thank you very much, brother, for jumping in. We wish you all the best. Take it easy and have a great Easter. Try not to eat too many Easter eggs.
Yeah, take care of B&K.
Tell your family that we said thank you for their service also, guys.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
each and every one of you. Even though I'm not American, I'm still proud to say thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Because to be honest with you, only 3 is in against that other guy with the half mustache. God knows what would have happened for Ireland. To be honest with you now.
He'd probably be speaking German.
Oh no, there was plans that they were supposed to be attacking Ireland, and only for you guys and all did what you did. Like I'm kind of proud to be Irish when it comes to the fact that we're neutral. At the same time,
Do it.
I said my feet are clean because I got washed too.
Well, the thing is, with that guy, you may have been neutral at the time, but Germany and Russia, or the Soviet Union, were allies. And what did
Yeah.
Hitler do? Turned
He-
on them.
He wiped out Stalin.
Yeah, went right in there. They were supposed to have been allies.
Well,
Turns around and
believe-
invades Russia.
believe it or not, myself and Tubbs, I think we're top of this year tonight. And I did a little bit of research into it because I wanted to be sure. But at one stage, Ireland was attacked by him. And he actually thought that we were letting the British use our ports. And he actually attacked Wexford, my little hometown. They were bombed. Yeah.
So much for being neutral.
Yeah, but like we still stayed out of it. Even though Winston
Yeah.
Churchill wanted us to pick a side, we didn't. But I think secretly we did. But we just didn't let it be publicly known.
Yeah, kept it under wraps.
Yeah, Eamon de Valera, our president at the time. Even Winston Churchill, he was trying to, for anyone who's British and Irish will know about the unification that we've been trying to have ever since forever. And even Winston Churchill back then, he promised Eamon de Valera our 6 counties back if we sided with the Allies against them. But Eamon de Valera, even though that's what we always wanted and that's what we still want, he didn't think it was worth compromising our belief of being neutral. So we could have had our 6 counties back, but we still have our neutrality.
Yeah, those are hard choices, and politics can be dirty.
Plus, in a way, I'm kind of happy we are because we've only got our navy. Yes, shocking of all shocking, Ireland has a navy. We've only got about 50 ships. That's what we have.
Well, that's a pretty good number, 50.
50 ships is all we have. I mean, it's not like if we're being attacked tomorrow morning, we can. No.
I suppose they're not big ships either, are they?
No, no. Like, look, we don't have destroyers or something like that. Like
Fishing vessels.
They're fishing ships.
I said they're
I
probably
don't know,
very close to it.
Don't underestimate fishing ships.
Yeah, we don't have any
useful.
destroyers. So after your destroyers, what's your next size up? Frigates? Is that frigates?
I think so, yeah.
Will be our next size, is it?
Got any sailors in there in the chat that can straighten us out on that? I think it's a frigates next. Destroyers, frigates, cruisers, battleships, battle wagons.
But isn't battleships isn't they the biggest, or destroyers are the biggest?
Carriers.
No, destroyers are small. Carriers are the biggest.
Carriers are the biggest.
Aircraft carriers are the biggest, but
I think battle wagons, as far as battleships, I think the battle wagon's bigger than the battleship. I mean, they're absolutely humongous. If I understand it correctly. Let's stick this in one of these cubby holes here.
yeah, no. So I think our biggest ones will be your frigates. Will probably be our biggest ships. And even then, we've only got about 10 of them. So.
Use them sparingly. Let's see what else I gotta pick up. Sunflowers are ready. We're at the end of the show.
But then again, if you think about it, an Irishman is dangerous with his fists. Give us a load of gun. We shoot our load within seconds.
Mm-hmm. What?
Right, so we're at that time, guys. So if you want to start your bites.
Goodbye, Wiedersehen, whatever that song goes. Sound of music. Trying to get all my stuff back to the farm here.
So long, farewell.
Oh yeah, that's it.
A tune.
On the wrong end of it, no wonder it won't hook up.
And you. Goodbye. You do not want to imagine me with a gun, because like I said in one of our streams before, I'm probably more likely to drop the gun and start shouting bang 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 on the
shoot himself in the foot.
I'd be one of these people that I pull the trigger with my eyes closed and know that I hit something.
That would not be good.
No.
Well, okay, this is Howie0102 Mr. Tim on YouTube. We are at 2 hours and 9 minutes on this stream. Getting everything back to the barn here. Long day on this field, and thank everybody for dropping in.
Zeke said Battleship is the biggest.
And a battle wagon is right under that? Well, anyways, I was saying thanks everybody for dropping into my stream. Old Timer Dave, New Walls, Seek and Streak.
Oh my god.
Nathaniel. Am I missing Daggerwin? I think I got everybody. But,
What, you're not
Appreciate
American, Steve? I don't know, Dave, how you adopted me because I'm not American. That's between you and the adoption agency. Nothing to do with me. They lied to you. They lied to you on the paper.
And we'll turn over the goodbyes to somebody else.
Tubbs, where are you?
I'm right here.
There you go, goodbyes.
Snoozing?
No, I was waiting for Chris to get through talking.
Oh,
Take me a while.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm here trying to scroll back 3 pages to find out what these guys are saying about me.
Yeah. Morgan McCarthy, thank you. Zeke and Streak, Newall, thank you so much. Totster, always a pleasure, fellow police officer. Be safe, be careful out there, brother. Take care of yourself. Swampland Willie, thanks for being here, appreciate it. Nicholson FS. We also had in here, let's see, who else? I'm trying to go through these. Old Timer Dave, thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you here. If I've missed anybody, I apologize, but thanks for everybody that joined in. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for watching us again, and hope you enjoyed the chat. As always, y'all have a happy Easter and a great weekend, and we will see you the next time. Talk to you later. Have a good night.
Yes, so before we go, Zeke and all said that it's frigate, destroyer, cruisers, battleship, then carriers.
Okay, battle wagons that are probably something.
I will,
was,
Dave. Thank
World
you
War
so
II.
much. You be safe as well. Take care of you and your family.
Ooh, crunch.
And then Dave goes, I think it's time for some father-son time to teach you how to shoot, sir, and properly use a weapon. Oh no, no. I'll probably shoot someone. Thanks very much, guys, for jumping in. Like I said, this has been episode 2, so usual big shout out to Tubb Farmer and Mr. Tim. Unfortunately, 6 had to jump off earlier on. We hope everything is okay. We will get in contact with him as soon as we finish, just to see if everything alright with him. He had to jump off very, very abruptly there. With that being said, guys, this is episode 2 of our Farm versus Farm. Thank you to everybody in the chats. So big shout out to Farmer Min for jumping in, Old Timer Dave as usual, Zeke and Street for staying with us, Newell, also Swampland Willie A-Dog, B&K Farms JB, Clint Chadwick, Daggerwin YouTuber, Darren McDonough, Gamer also for jumping in earlier on at the start, Mouse as usual, What Yardy, Julian Yoho, and of course Nicholson FS. You guys are fantastic. We love you to bits. Thank you for staying with us for all these streams. We wouldn't be where we are without you all. So with that being said, until Wednesday night, I think it is. If not, it'll be tomorrow night, we will see. But if not, it's going to be Wednesday night for episode 3 of our Farm versus Farm. This has been Chris. That's been the Shenanigans crew. With that being said, on this channel, when things go right, it's not us. And when things go wrong, it's those popcorn stealing, Reese's Pieces Steven, meat pie eating, wiener wagon flipping leprechauns. Until Wednesday, from myself and from the guys, adios muchachos. This is 1041. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.